Hey everybody, it's Laura with Jot and Tittle Vintage Typewriters, and today I've got a CONSUL, and I think it's the first one we've ever had. I still have black ink on my fingers. It is a ultra portable vintage typewriter made in Czechoslovakia, and I believe it's somehow connected with the Remington typewriters. I remember seeing something, but I don't remember exactly what it was, so that's something you can go and check. And I'm happy to do a review of it today. It's really hard to do typewriter reviews and just apply them across the board because these are vintage. And so this one is over 50 years old. It's 55 years old. And you know, you can put two CONSULs next to each other, two 1965 CONSULs, and they're gonna perform completely different because they're 65 years old. They've been in different scenarios, situations, treated differently, cared for differently. And so 65 years later, they're gonna operate differently. So this is a general review in terms of kind of what I think about a CONSUL. But also just a tutorial so you can see how to use one in case you have one, and hopefully you'll find this helpful. So I'm going to start from the back and work my way forward here. So this is a base model, I mean just really basic on it, and so you've got your margins, just press and drag. There is a paper holder, mine is stuck on this one, but there's a little tab right here, and if you flip it, it should pull up that paper holder. Like I said, mine is stuck. To move your carriage, this is your carriage. This is your carriage release. The bottom one, just pull that forward, and it's only on the right side. This one is so smooth. It just glides so nice. Has a small little bell. This is going to be your paper release. Okay. And your little bail, your arm there. You only have one selection, single spacing, double spacing. I was unable to find a variable spacing on this typewriter, so if they do have it, I don't know where it is. I did not find any, but like I said, this is kind of like a really basic typewriter. Okay, so we're going to open up the top just right here, grab it and gently pull. Inside you'll see a spool, a universal ribbon. And so this one is the smaller, it's like a 2-inch spool with a 1/2-inch ribbon. This is a single color. There's no color selector on this typewriter. So if you want something other than black, you can get it. They have different colors out there, but you'll just have to use one color at a time. When changing it, pull the little arm back. You just pull it up and out, and you know you got to go through the guide wires, and you're just going to have to work them through there. And I know I'm not going to get up close. Oops. Well, my husband put so much ribbon on this, it just kind of falls right off. But on this one, I did learn that the ribbon needs to come in front of this metal piece. Otherwise, it's kind of like gets caught down here. And then also when you want to reverse your ribbon, it doesn't matter which side, you just kind of move this back and forth, okay? And some people ask, hey, why doesn't it auto reverse? Well, that doesn't have to do with the typewriter, it has to do with the ribbon. So ribbons at the very, very end of the spool will have a grommet. It's like a little metal, usually it's round, or there's a little metal piece that'll catch this when it gets there and auto reverse. So it has to do with the ribbon and not with the typewriter. And so our ribbons do not have grommets on them. So you just manually reverse, which, I mean, if you're used to that, which I am, it's not a big deal. And when you do change the ribbon out, it goes over the top and around the bottom. Same with this one, over the top and around the bottom. And you just reverse here. So it's going this way. Now I can go this way. And you're just gonna have to watch for the slits that are in the metal pieces here. And you know, I don't know how else to tell you. You'll just have to work through that. It is messy. Hopefully, here, I'll hold it up. And if you need to pause it and kind of look, at how it's been spooled here, then you can come back and look at that. And hopefully that will help you, okay? All right, let's keep going. Oh, put that back on. All right, here we go. Okay, so to load the paper, you just put it right there, turn the handle, goes underneath. If mine's just a tad crooked, so I'll pull that paper release forward, re-engage it, and then you can type. So the keys on this, I have really like it. It has just a little divot in the flat keys, and so your finger just fits in there. Love the feel of it. There is a backspace on this typewriter, which is this loopy arrow, and then the double arrow is the margin release. Oh, it would help if I move my margins in. So let me try that again. I'll move my margins in. There's the bell. Okay, so it stopped, double arrows, margin release, and now I can finish typing. So that is all there is to this. Oh, I do want to point out the serial number. Now, I didn't ask my husband where it is. Let's see if I can see real quick. So it's going to be somewhere on the inside. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the serial number is right here. There is a flat part, metal plate just under this ribbon, and the serial number is stamped in there. This is how the serial number works for the consuls, and they're, like I said, they're made in Czechoslovakia, and I wish all serial numbers were like this because it's wonderful. The first number is going to be the year. So my first number is 5, meaning 1965. These particular ones are from the 60s. The next numbers are the model number, and it can either be 2 or 3 numbers. In my case, it's a 232. So this is a CONSUL 232. And then the last 6 digits are the serial number. And so mine is 336136. And so really you can work your way back. 6 numbers for serial number, draw a line, and now you know the first number is a year number, and then if you have 2 or 3 numbers here, that's going to be your model number. And I hope that makes sense. I love it. I wish all the typewriters had serial numbers like that because it just makes it so easy. It's very smart how they do it. I personally like that kind of numbering. Okay. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope this was helpful. And as an ultra portable, I've done 3 videos in the last 3 weeks for ultra portable typewriters. Normally, I'm not a huge fan of ultra portable or travel typewriters. I mean, not like I don't dislike them, they're just not my favorite. But this summer, I don't know if my tastes are changing or what, but I have really enjoyed the travel typewriters, so including this CONSUL. All right, thanks so much for watching. You guys be blessed.